Hey everyone, happy Monday evening to you. Sorry about that. I think there's a person or two that was waiting to view, and I was like, oh, it's cool. I've never tried this before with the scheduling of it. And hey, you learn. Um, don't mind the background, just people doing dishes. Anyways, I was going to show you a village through here that I started on when we first came through here. And what I have is my first run at a blacksmith. And this is actually what I was going to model my Plains Village blacksmith out of, especially with the water wheel. I was a big fan of this. Didn't quite turn out the same way. But this is the first village that I kind of came through over here. You can also see some different things over here too. They updated the mods for the NPC marketplace. So you can see all these here. And as you can see, we have different shopkeepers in here, different people to buy things from. And then, of course, my kids wanted to build their own things here too, so you can see their wonderful creations. Which isn't quite exactly what I had in mind. Especially my youngest, who, well, this is his house. And he went a little crazy with the wolf heads. He thought it was pretty cool though. So let's go slipping back on over to the Plains build. I will say this before we go over there. A trophy trader in this, it's amazing. Yeah, you get money for trophies that you have. Now, you have to set all this up. If you do this on the mod, I try to set up the coin value for the how much is about, you know, how rare it is. But overall, it's just some way for the kids to make some money. Now we're back over here into the Plains village. And you can see that I completely redid the blacksmith build. Before, it was kind of a multi-tier kind of deal that was a little bit here, a little bit on this side. Now you can see that I took this rectangle or of a shape here, brought it up to the same level. I think it works out really well. But we also see is a stone roof, and I was really interested in doing the stone roof before. And then, of course, it has all the blacksmith type forges and workman table. And then our blacksmith, of course. And then we have a blacksmith's little apartment, his house. And since it is the Yuletide, we have some decorations in here too. Some curtains for it. And then the smelting area did not change. I liked it a lot. You'll notice that, you know, with the stone roof, you have to do the iron beams on this so that you can get it just right and make sure it doesn't go, well, make sure it doesn't disappear on you. And the only place I had any trouble getting those to be hidden completely was this little area right here, which is why you see the wood part on that. Everything else is the beams. Excuse me. The beams are all hidden inside the walls. We got a storage area down here. And I think it came out really nice. Another aspect of it I was worried about was the fireplace. And I had shown in the previous video like how to make this kind of rounded, not a dome, but just a rounded top fireplace on it. And you can see that the smoke comes out both sides of it. And it's completely safe from rain. And gives it a little bit more extra feel to it. It looks like it's actually belongs here. And of course, I think my favorite part of this is the wind going through the trees and the ocean right here next to it. And then of course this goes all the way through. Now I'm going to show you a little bit more than I did too. Now, just like the blacksmith, I have a basic layout shape for the gatehouse over here. I'll get some more ideas on that later. Probably make it a little bit thinner right here. And then a little bit of the wall over here. And then of course the locks that I bought over here. One thing I said before, if you ever use this mod, don't make a trader or a pet trader where you can buy a locks inside of a house, because the lock stays there. But this is the same pet trader as before. And you can also see the farmer's market that we have. Added a lot of grocery store type shelves on here. And then the farmer. And I hear them laughing. Curious where it's coming from. I've noticed with the ward on the servers, it does not always keep everything out, even if you say push out animals or enemies. Oh, there's a guy. And he's right outside that dotted line area. But he's cool. Unless he comes over here and bothers the locks, then he should be fine. Then later on, of course, that wall will help protect a bit. And then one other thing I wanted to mention and show on this. Of course, I have the next several things to go through. The Hunter's Lodge, the Potions Shop, which will also carry, by the way, the Galdra table. And these, it just seems more fitting to have not a witch's house, but just a potions house kind of thing, having something like that into it. But one other thing that I found and added to this is the Dragon Rider mod. And this is probably one of my new favorite mods to use. There, you can jump when you're running on the ground. You cannot fly when you're running on the ground though. So you have to get to a pretty good height up. And then you can press a key and it lets you glide. I'm not sure if there's another one to go down. I know you can't go higher. And you can go a little bit faster. It does take up stamina. But it's definitely a fun mod to fly around and see everything from above. And you can also see the town from above. We'll head out to the ocean a little bit and then come back. And you kind of get an idea about how big the town's going to be. So Blacksmith is finished over here. Right next to it will be a guard tower. Now I was working with trying to make a trader that you could buy actually NPCs that could act as guards. And still working on how to do that. Over here will be the fishing dock, which is just temporary right here, but there are fish down there, so it's nice to know. And then a few others. I think over here will be a portal area. And then this will be where the fishing, not the fishing, but the, like the, any other kind of boats would dock over here. Another guard tower. Probably with a lighthouse on it. Yeah, I'm seeing everything starting to respawn over here now. This will be the inn. The wall just outside of it all. And then a town hall kind of thing here. Which of course is where my dragon stays for now. Anyways, hope you're enjoying the build so far. I'll probably be on tomorrow night again. Tuesday. Wednesday night we have our band concert, so I will not be on. I'll try to schedule it on there and hope to see you here. And of course, it's always fun when they wave hello to you. Well, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a most wonderful beginning of your week. I'll see you again soon.